Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and wow, we have another extra super duper powwow surprise in store for you guys, because we love to keep you entertained, and I feel like we're doing that recently. But before we do get into this video, please head on over to my other channel, which is standing on 100 and something subscribers. So I'd like to get that up to 1,000 if possible. It's a fantastic new channel, so head on over there. Link in the description box below. Thank you all so much. Now, what did Sarah do? Or more to the point, what did Isabelle do? It was a concoction. And if you've seen it, you've seen it. But if you haven't, wow. So Sarah posted, she loves to call people out on her channel, doesn't she? She posted this on her Instagram stories. This person posted, "He's a boy, not a girl, for fuck's sake." And yeah, you know, that's a stupid comment, let's be honest. And Sarah came back with, "And that must mean he must be like everyone else and stick to short back and sides. Grow up." But Kimmy came back with an absolute classic, and one that I don't condone, by the way. "You're the slag around here, neglecting your kids." Yeah, I honestly didn't know what to say about that, but yeah, I don't condone it whatsoever. That is just a ridiculous thing to say. I'm sorry. But Sarah obviously had to call it out. She says, "Bless you, Kimmy. Your comment definitely deserves a little shout out. I'm so sorry my little boy's hair offends you so much." Good God. Right, okay, that's fine. That's all well and fine. That was a, you know, something over nothing, because, you know, it was a stupid comment by a stupid person who I do not support whatsoever. Same person made a really horrible comment the other week, and I actually included it in my video. So, you know, I don't support that sort of thing. However, what came next was absolutely batshit crazy, right? Okay, so Sarah posted the following voice notes sent to her from the ever lovely Isabelle Ingham.
Absolutely fuming. I've just seen your story of this woman called Kimmy.
Sarah, imagine raising a daughter that would publicly like slate somebody like this on, you know, that's ridiculous what she's doing here.
Of her saying,
and also, how dare you assume their gender? I mean, I thought this whole thing was stemmed from somebody assuming that Jace wasn't a girl or a boy or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But you saying that Kimmy is a girl is possibly incorrect, given that their name on their account actually is a boy's name. I'm just saying that why, you know, don't do one thing and do another, say one thing and then do another.
About Jace's hair, like it's affecting her if Jace's hair is long. Can you imagine that? And also her saying you neglect us. Lol. Laugh out loud. You neglect us. Where do you go?
I genuinely don't understand her point here. Where do you go? Do you neglect you? Where do you go when you neglect us? Neglecting doesn't come in the form of she pops out to the shops or she goes out clubbing and leaves you home alone sort of thing, you know. I mean, you only have to look at your lifestyle. She has whipped you out of school. She has whipped you away from all your friends. She doesn't give you an education. You know, that grade 9 that you claim that you got, Isabelle? I'm thinking that probably didn't happen, and had it I mean, that is neglect in itself, telling you to lie to your IFAM, because why? You know, this is all part of the neglect, and it's not just a case of she goes out and leaves you home alone, if that's what you're thinking neglect is. And given that you apparently got a 9 in English, I think you would have known that.
Then she called you a slag, which, what in the teenage terminology, teenage high school lingo is that?
What in the teenage lingo is that? Teenage high school lingo. Oh my word. Okay, so the high school thing, I'm not too sure if you would know what that, that is all part of the neglect that we mentioned a few minutes ago. You see where I'm saying, like, oh my word. Yeah, school.
Also, how are you a slag when you're married to one person? What, does she understand what a slag is?
I'm not sure. I should be the one to tell her. Anybody? I'm going to leave it up to all you guys to mention what is, Chris.
Oh, I can't, Mum. I'm actually raging. I want to repost it. I want to embarrass her. I want to find her.
Sarah, you've actually got your own teenage daughter on voice here on the public platform saying that she wants to hunt this person down. I cannot. I just can't. I can't believe you posted this publicly. Honestly, that in itself is neglect. For fuck's sake.
Disrespecting my mum like that. Swear down, little.
I swear down. For fuck's sake. Seriously. The type of person that says that is somebody that, you don't really want to be messing with. Maybe they're on a rough area that, I don't know, it's just, it comes across really cringy. Jesus. Sounds like Chris talking, to be honest.
Anyways, I just wanted to let that out because, yeah. And also, slay moment when you reposted it on your story. I was going to, repost it on my story, but I don't want to get involved and everyone be like, oh, you're a teenager, you don't know nothing.
Didn't want to get involved, so your mother posted it to hundreds of thousands of people on hers instead. So she's got you involved, all right. The one thing, Isabelle, come on now. How lazy do you have to be to actually send voice notes to your own mother? Go downstairs and talk to her. I just fucking send voice notes. Lazy, Jesus. Everybody lazy in the house, aren't they? What the hell? So, okay, so that was a bit of fun. That was hilarious, actually, that whole thing there, the voice notes. It was a bit of fun. Not for them. They were just having a bit of banter, right? So Isabelle cracks her up, right? And it's, the way that they come across, it's just, it's so funny. But what you need to recognize here is that Isabelle herself has screen recorded the voice notes that she has sent. Now, why would one screen record your own voice notes unless you intended it to be posted it somewhere, right? So it's obviously concocted between the two of them. How this has gone down has been something like Sarah gets on the phone to Isabelle because, Sarah's on the bottom floor and Isabelle is, in her bedroom on the top floor. And neither one of them wants to go and meet in the middle, obviously, right? So Sarah gets on the phone to Isabelle and says, Izzy, guess what's just happened? I've just had this right do with this person online. They called Jace a girl and he's a boy, clearly, and that's so disrespectful, isn't it, Izzy? It's so disrespectful. Now, I know, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna say that Kimmy is just this, horrible person, and you're gonna say that we're not neglectful, and that's so funny that we're apparently neglectful, and we're not neglecting you, are we, Izzy? Izzy, we're not neglecting you, are we? No. So you need to put that in there, possibly a bit of a dig about the school and things like that, and put those in there, and that'll be brilliant, and we'll have a great time, and I'll post it. But don't forget to screen record it, because I need that evidence, and I'll post it on my stories, and it'll be brilliant. People will laugh. Oh, how they'll laugh. It'll be amazing. Such fun times, Izzy. This is what we get up to. This is why we get up in the morning, just to have times like this. And oh my word, Isabelle. Oh, Isabelle Sophia. Oh my word. So yeah, that's happening. Okay, so yeah, do that. It is an absolute joke, Sarah. Fucking hell. Honestly, seriously. So basically, you've got what you decided to do was get your daughter to act like a fool, and then repost it for thousands of people to see. And you see why and where the neglect is, because manipulating your daughter to do that, although given that she is weeks away from being 18, it's all on her, really. She can. People may disagree, but I'm gonna say that start holding your daughter accountable, because she's no longer a child. See what I'm saying? Anyway, speaking of Kimmy and others like them, there was an absolute shit show brewing on your Instagram. And this is another reason why you just should try to rein it in with the whole exploitation of the kids and stuff like that. This person says, Jace is cute and all, but I personally think that a boy at such an age needs to be aware of his gender. Call me old school, but that's what I think is best. I really actually don't know what this person's talking about anyway. But Sarah replies, and you automatically assume Jace must identify as a girl just because he chooses long hair. He doesn't choose long hair. He's no different. Okay, there is a difference to that. Nothing to do with being old school. It's pure ignorance. If you choose to have short hair, are you then identifying as male? Grow up. Then there was an exchange here. This person replies unsubscribe, and then somebody else replies to that person saying someone didn't like being called out, and then the original person said get lost, and it was all brilliant fun and games. And then Sarah replied, please do unsubscribe. I don't want ignorant people following me who like to make nasty assumptions on a 4-year-old children. I agree, Sarah. I agree with that. However, I'm just saying it's on you. The original commenter replied, if you put your life on the internet, then deal with it. Every unsubscribe is you losing cash that you make out of child exploitation. You ignorant who probably doesn't even have a high school degree and calling an MA holder ignorant. Okay, well, there's a few things involved there. Child exploitation is a good point to be putting across. However, Sarah comes back to that with, I see the old line, if you put your life on the line, as an excuse for low life to bully kids. Nice. Okay, so Sarah, conveniently, and this really grates on me because every family vlogger does it, right? This person has made 2 points, right? One is about Jace's hair, and that they put their life online. But the main point that they've actually made is the child exploitation. And Sarah has conveniently chose to ignore the child exploitation because they will never ever reply to it and respond to it and address the problem, right? Because they can't. they are exploiting their kids. But she has chosen if you put your life online, she thinks that you're not allowed to have an opinion because somebody puts their life online. And my issue here, right, what you're saying is an excuse for low life to bully kids. Now, this is the actual issue. If you think your child is being bullied, why would you not take them out of that situation? I don't actually get it. Okay? Your child is being bullied, in your words, and you choose to keep putting them out there for people to bully. That is absolutely insane to me. I know people shouldn't bully, but as a parent, it's your responsibility to minimize any actual bullying that goes onto your child. So you would take them out of that situation. It's like going to, in a school, your kid coming to you and saying, "Mum, this person's bullying me," and you say, "Well, what are you gonna do? Go and face them. Go and, we'll grab a few other bullies and put them next, and see how you cope with that." That it's just insane to me. And then obviously more people get involved, and this other person says, "I wish people didn't care about how people love your channel, and I hope people will just get a grip." Now, that person is being a bit contradictory. They say they don't want people to care about how people live, and then say that they love their channel, so they do care about how they live. I mean, either care or don't care, but you can't do both, kind of. And then Kimmy comes back with, "You fuck off. Jace is a boy, not a girl." See, I don't understand this particular person. I've looked at their account. There's nothing to suggest who it is or what it is or the type of person it is. But given that most of their fan base and other people, are kind of vulnerable, it's a good chance that might be the case here. I'm not condoning this person's attitude at all, though. And then somebody else weighs in with, "Doesn't matter if you have a master's or not, as that is not what determines if someone is ignorant or not. Ignorance is a personality thing, and you saying that just because you have a degree doesn't make you ignorant is ignorant." Okay. And somebody else gets involved and says, "It's literally just hair." And then another reply, "No one said he was a girl. Boys are allowed to have long hair. He's also not your child, so don't worry about him. He looks happy, healthy, and so loved, and that's what matters the most, not that he has long hair." Another person gets involved, "Or you could just do us and yourself a favour and not leave such stupid, immature comments. You're leaving a comment on someone else's page that you don't even know, trying to give them parent advice. How old are you? Speaking to people like that, damn right rude. Jace is well aware of his gender." Fuck off. "He also doesn't want his hair cut. If you actually watched any of the vlogs, you would see that regardless of how many times he is asked, he does not want his hair cut short at all. If girls can have their hair cut short, why can't boys have their hair long? Have you thought about that, or are you just here to bully children?" Another one who said he isn't aware of his gender. "Oh my life, he can choose long hair if he wants." And then somebody comes in. I think this might actually be Kimmy. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But he says, "He looks like a girl. I'm old enough to know what is right. Letting your arrogant son act like a girl. That is just stupid, And then somebody else replies, "He is only 4, get a grip, it's his hair, he can have it how he likes." And then somebody else comes in. Didn't anyone tell you that men and boys can have long hair, wear dresses, heels and makeup, all of which, if you bother to look at history, were made for men first? And yeah, as you can see, there is a whole range of shit going on here. Obviously some very negative comments towards Jace, and there's a lot of people coming in to defend. So even the people that are defending are kind of exacerbating this whole problem and adding to it and making it worse. And it's just, this is why putting your kids online and opening them up to this sort of discussion and hate is just wrong. And this one, she's probably got a raccoon up her butt. What on earth? Don't bring me into this. What the hell? I didn't ask for this. So, yeah, I just wanted to point out those comments that this is one long thread and it's just ridiculous. And that is why this is the problem of you putting your kids online day after day after day after day and exposing them to this sort of shit. Right? Good and bad comments, by the way. Even the people who are defending you and making nice comments about Jace, they are adding to the problem. So anyway, thank you all so much for joining me today. Please give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Comment all your thoughts down below. Please be sensible. We're talking about a child, children, etc. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my other channel. Link in the description below. Until next time, have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye.